Okay, it's been a while since I did one of these grade 7 vlog updates. I think I said last time I was going to work a bit more on I Believe in Miracles by the Jackson Sisters. I think I'm actually just going to park that one for a while. I think the plan was I was going to try and get used to improvising and kind of ad-libbing, whereas thinking about it a bit more, like in the exam kind of conditions, it probably means I'll benefit more from just like composing something and then practicing that. So I think for actual practice of kind of ad-libbing and writing bass lines from chord charts, I'm just going to start using backing tracks and just kind of playing along and kind of building up my skills that way. Which has been going well so far. I've also been looking at some videos on jazz. There was an SBL video around jazz that's about 4 hours long and talks through how to basically write walking bass lines for jazz standards kind of on the fly, which has been really helpful. So I've been doing these kind of like... trying to do something like that for, say, Autumn Leaves. And it's been really helpful. The other thing, so that's a big thing I think I need to work on for my grade 7, because there's a big focus on improvising over a chord chart. The other thing, which is more for the songs themselves, for grade 7 and 8, there are a lot of kind of quite tricky fast lines. And what I realized is that my kind of economy plucking, or my the way I kind of do these descending lines, is a bit confused, and I find that's where I kind of stumble a lot, because I'm not equally used to starting on each finger, I think. So part of what's been helping is the technique accelerator exercises, and I've just been kind of amending and adapting some of those to suit what I want to work on, basically, which is kind of descending the strings, starting on different fingers and doing different amounts of notes on each string. So this kind of like going down in 3, or going down in 4, and then maybe going down in 5. See, it's this kind of thing where I think I find myself stumbling quite a lot, but it's been a massive improvement from like putting in just a bit of effort to like do these 3, for example. Definitely feeling more confident in that. Probably shouldn't try and do a demo to the camera, because that will always mess me up. But I've been kind of focusing on that with the aim of getting started with my second song, which is Spirit of Radio. So what I want to talk about for the rest of this is just kind of approaching the intro to Spirit of Radio and some of the kind of challenges I've had with it, and just basically where I am at the moment. And I'm going to try and share screen stuff. So this is a big thing for what I want to do on my main channel as well, is start thinking about how to talk through transcriptions and stuff. So yeah, I'll just see how this runs as a trial version of that, see how we get on. Okay, so here we are in Guitar Pro. What I've done is basically bring in the intro to Guitar Pro, because it was quite tricky to just learn this from the tab and the notation that they provide in the book, and the demo alone. So what helped me basically was to basically copy what's in the notation book into Guitar Pro, and then just play it along with the backing track, so I could hear how this was supposed to sound. So let's see if this plays audio. It does. Cool. So it's this bit here that I was struggling with, kind of hearing the music of it basically, and just like how it was supposed to kind of fit in. So it was helpful just to, I can isolate this a bit and put it with the metronome. So yeah, it was big help doing that. It sometimes feels like a little bit silly to think, is it worth my time kind of copying this out into another program? Should I not just learn it like properly? I just feel like anything that helps you learn it is valid. So that's why I did it that way. It really helped me to actually hear what I was supposed to be playing and not wonder like, oh, is that how that should sound really, or is this just are these mistakes on the track, or am I just not following it as precisely as I should be? Worth doing that. And I might continue doing that for bits I'm kind of stuck on, because this is another thing that I've noticed with some of the transcriptions, I guess they're not really transcriptions, they're sheet music for the arrangements. The way that the tablature kind of shows the fingering, I think is maybe, I don't know if it's automated. I don't think basically there's been there's a huge amount of attention put towards the fingering and whether it is kind of economical and makes sense. So for here, for instance, this is in the Trinity tab. This is basically what they want me to play, which is like. Is that right? So this is big jump here. Is that right? To the 9th fret. And then it wants me to come all the way back down from here. It just kind of jumps all over the place, which makes me think that it wasn't kind of... it's kind of an afterthought. I think they wanted me to focus on the music and not as much thought as being put into the tab, basically. There are a couple of times as well where these tied notes are like left in, so you'll see like an extra note like that. Oops. Which is confusing because it's not consistent throughout, but I get that's a lot to review, and it's not a huge thing, but it just means that if you're trying to prepare for an exam, there's things that are confusing and might be throwing you off. So I've been thinking about how to rewrite this line, basically, like rewrite the fingering for it, because I was finding that quite tough. And the way I've settled on was this, which just keeps it all in one position. So which feels much nicer. yeah. So that was a big help as well for kind of preparing it. So, as I say, yeah, thinking about the fingering and then thinking about these kind of descending exercises to try and get that bit under my fingers a little bit more. The other thing I've been really having to battle against is this very quick triplet here. So like, and I was trying doing it with just 2 fingers. I think I'm gonna have to use 3. So I've been practicing that. I can't quite get it to stop making this kind of howly noise. Maybe I need to not play it directly over the pickup, but move it slightly. I'm still not quite there with that, but those were the main things that were throwing me off. This little bit, and then all of this. So yeah, let's give it a quick run through and see how it goes. I'll play it at 90% and then see if I can go up to 100%. Okay. Didn't quite get the triplet. I tried again. See if we can go up to 100%. Not quite, but getting there, I think. Let's try it again. That was a bit of an update on where I am with my grade 7, and it's probably just going to be me watching this when I'm done, so I can remember all the struggles along the way. see you next time, hopefully with a bit more progress on Spirit of Radio.